We're here in La Rochelle, France, and this is the start of the Red Bull Cliff Diving Series. And we have the top 14 athletes here. The tension is very high. Okay, we have 5 judges. They each put out a score from 0 to 10. And the highest and the lowest scores will be struck from the total. The 3 scores are added up, and then each dive has a degree of difficulty depending if you do 5 somersaults or 2 somersaults. The 5 somersaults will be harder, so it has a higher coefficient, and that's multiplied with the total of the sum of the 3 scores that are left over. The person that has the most difficult dives has an advantage. But there's also a reason that they're more difficult, so it's harder to get a perfect difficult dive versus an easier dive. If somebody, for example, has a coefficient with 3, let's say that the degree of difficulty is 3, and they score all 10s, which is the perfect score, those 3 10s are added, so it's 30 times 3 would be 90 points. If another person has a degree of difficulty of 5, and let's say they score only 6.5, 7, which adds up to 20, times 5 would be 100 points. So the person with the 6.5, 7, which is an average dive, would still be ahead of the first guy. Yeah, so in the past, it's been over the last, I think, 10 years or so, it's been Orlando Duque who's been winning just about every event, or at least all the important ones. However, there's a lot of very good divers out there, and he has to fight every time he goes up there, so it's not like it's a given. In other words, there's a couple Russians and Ukrainians and even people from France, and actually they're all high class. In other words, that's why also the tension is high.